I can't decide if your neighbors hate you or love you.
But I'm telling you, they love me. They get to see this show up close and personal, no barriers. They get to meet Zach Braff.
Hi, everyone. Hi, neighbors.
Well, you can see the turnout has been
Yeah, it's
overwhelming.
insane. It's insane. Good thing there's police here and barriers to really keep my
Helicopters.
hoarding fans back from your stoop.
Do you ever have hoarding fans? Do they hoard around?
There's no hoarding. I'm not Bieber.
No, but you're Braff, baby.
I know.
Your movie's out. This is a big time for you. Tell us about the film.
The film's called Wish I Was Here.
You are here.
Scene. It's about a family coming together over a crisis. Brothers, fathers and sons, a dad sort of finally showing up for his family, and it's about love. It's about loving your family. This is our father. You have to rally with me.
Absolutely not.
Do you pull a lot from your own family, your own dad for the movie, or is it acting?
Yeah, a lot of the film is based on, just like with Garden State, a lot of it's taken from my real life, or in this case, I wrote it with my brother Adam, so, you know, things from his life, things from my life. I'm really proud of the movie. It was funded by 47,000 of my fans, along with me, and I really feel like it's a really honest telling of the story. Hi.
Hey. I find Kickstarter to be such an interesting phenomenon. It's basically where we ask our friends or people who know us or just dig our project or our fans to help support our dreams.
Please help me make another movie for you like Garden State with no compromises.
This whole thing was, hey, here's a crazy experiment. If I put in my own money and the fans put in their own money, we can make a film with no artistic compromise. We can make a film where there's no CEO of a bank or a corporation saying you have to change it for this reason. It wasn't the way I'm gonna fund every movie I ever make. It was like, wow, this could be a really fun experiment. If you're into it, come join us. If you're not, thank you anyway. And 47,000 people said they were into it.
Do you feel like you have to answer personal comments if they sort of email and say, you know, I saw the movie and I thought you should have added this part because I gave $10, or is it not that intimate?
Actually, it's amazing that with 47,000 people, who would have ever thought they're the coolest, nicest group of people.
How much money does it cost to make a really good movie these days? What's the least you can get away with?
Well, that's a really tough question because it's all relative. A film student fresh out of school could probably make a movie for $50,000 with a Canon 5D and some friends. But once you're in the unions and you're abiding by all those rules, it's harder. You can't really pull that off any longer.
Does it ever constrict art?
Oh, yeah. I mean, not the unions don't, but just the cost of, yeah, it's not like being a painter where you can go, I'm going to go paint today. You need a giant crew, and you have to pay those people, and you need actors, and you have to pay those people, and you need food, and you have to buy the food. So filmmaking is not a cheap art form.
Finally, like you mentioned, Garden State was really about you and your family. This film is about you and your family. When will the Zach Braff story have been told? When will you be done telling your story and move on to someone else's story?
Well, I don't know that I'll be that kind of filmmaker. I mean, I think I'll tell personal stories. That seems to be what the people who like my work like. So I'm going to...
Is that what you like?
Yeah. I'm not the person that would write like the astronaut going to Mars screenplay. That's someone else is much better at that than I am. I like to write personal things about, you know, what I'm thinking about.
Anything you want to share that you're thinking about right now? Anything you want to get off your chest?
At what point does this rain, like a baseball game, make you go, we're going to we're going to lay down a nice blanket over the grass and go inside?
Would you like a blanket and I have an umbrella? Would you like
No,
an
I'm
umbrella?
fine. I'm just wondering if there's ever been a point where it started raining so hard where you're like, you know what?
If you got hit by lightning and needed an ambulance, we'd end the interview.
Okay, that's how you know it's over.